which is Call of Duty Modern Warfare follows the trend with Battle Pass focused on cosmetics, and it will not impact game balance, they say. So obviously this comes after the microtransactions controversy, doesn't it, that we covered on a different video, but obviously now we have an update to it. What do we think of this? Do we think that they will actually keep their word, or is this just going to change in a few months? PR spin.
Yeah, because obviously with Black Ops, what we saw was they said, "Oh, there's going to be no microtransactions," and then what was it? 6 months later, they added them in.
Yeah.
Was it 6 months? About it was about 6 months.
I don't think it was 6 months. It was basically get the game out, get the reviews out of the way, and get all this positive praise, and then it was just like, oh, by the way, now we're adding these bullshit microtransactions. Even if they only cost like 50p, it was still like, come on, I'm not buying a reticle. Like,
yeah.
The only thing I would say is that I guess now we're all kind of like, oh, they're probably going to do the same thing again. I would like to hope they've learned from it.
Yeah,
I would like to think this is a game that people actually hyped about. Because let's be honest, Black Ops 4, were people that hyped for it? Not really.
No, because of the lack of story put off. But hey, we enjoyed it.
We enjoyed it. Yeah, it was a good game. In the
Blackout mode was quality.
This game, people are actually hyped about. Like, oh, this looks like a return to form. The story looks interesting. Looks dark. I played the multiplayer beta and I was really impressed with it.
Oh, you played that? Did you?
Yeah. Well, no, sorry. I played the 2v2 beta. Yeah. Not the multiplayer beta. And I was really impressed with the 2v2 mode. Really good. It was really good. It felt like Rainbow Six Siege almost, which was cool. So, like in terms of tactics, not quite as tactical as that, but you know, it felt like that. So it was good. People are excited about the story. So I would hope, you know, with this Battle Pass thing. I mean, that's where everyone's going. Yeah. With Battle Passes. Gears as a
Destiny has a Battle Pass now.
Destiny has a Battle Pass. Fortnite has a Battle Pass. PUBG has a Battle Pass.
Who implemented that? Fortnite? I don't know. Fortnite springs to mind because they probably implemented it the best way.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe might not have been the original. There's probably some game on PC that had it 5 years ago, but I feel like Fortnite was the one that
made it big.
The modern Battle Pass.
Yeah.
So.
I think Battle Passes, like, as long as they're implemented in one of two ways. If it's a full price game, then for me they have to be free. They have to run side by side with whatever you're doing. They're just in the background. And it's like you play multiplayer, you level up. You play Spec Ops, it levels up. You get cosmetic things, whether it's gun camos or different shaders for your outfit or shades or hats or whatever the hell you want to dress up in. That's fine. It doesn't affect anything. And to be honest, it's something to keep you logging in, to keep you coming back and just slowly progressing. Or if they're not doing that, the Fortnite version is obviously the game's free to play, so you pay for the Battle Pass. That makes sense. Like, there's one of two different things. The only thing that I don't support when it comes to Battle Passes is when it's a full price release and then you have to buy the Battle Pass. Like that's taking both of them and saying, let's be greedy and then let's have both. Because then every season you've already paid like 50 quid or 45 quid for the game, and then you pay let's say £10 for the Battle Pass, and then 2.5 months later there's a new season and it's another £10, and then it's another and it's like, that doesn't sit well with me. So as long as it's free and it runs like quite elusively in terms of like your own, like, oh my god, I've got to support the Battle Pass. Like, no, just have it there. Yeah. Don't have it so intrusive.
So do we know this one? Is it the traditional one where you don't pay for it, or is this one going to be a paid one?
I don't actually know. I'm not too sure. But
I'm not sure. Let's see.
Because that'll make.
Let's see. Let's see.
I've got to be honest. That'd make a big difference to my outlook on it.
Well, this is the thing. Like, if it's paid, I'm not going to pay for it. I'm just going to buy the game. I'm going to play the game, and I won't see any of the Battle Pass stuff. Which, to be honest, like, I don't care about cosmetic things.
It says here, announces all new Battle Pass sooner or later with both a free and premium stream of cosmetic content available.
So that's fine. Like, I can speak from experience. Like, Shadowkeep with Destiny just launched, and it has a free, like 0 to 100, and it also has a premium 0 to 100. So there's 2 tracks. And the top one is the free one, and the bottom one is the premium one. For example, in say 0 to 5 levels, for the free one you only get like one thing, and every single level in the premium one you get something. Yeah. So free users get stuff, but they get a watered down version, which is fine. And then people who want to pay for it get more stuff along the way.
If you give choice, I think people are genuinely.
I can get behind that kind of. I still don't like the idea of having to pay for a Battle Pass in a full price game. Yeah, but that's just me. It's not like you're paying for like typical DLC. You're not paying for like maps or anything. You're just paying for
cosmetics.
Yeah, I guess if you want to do that, fine. But I'd rather like either or. I don't like this combination of a full price game and then a full price battle pass, but that's just me.
Yeah. I'd agree with that. I think you've got to have one or the other, really, haven't you? You know, if you asking people to pay pretty much £50 a lot of games now, aren't they?
Well, COD is always like a higher end AAA.
£45-50. So then you're talking, what's the battle pass? You said like $10, £10.
Yeah, something
not
like
a month,
that.
every season.
Every season, yeah.
3 to 4 times a year, that's for another £40. So you pay pretty much, if you want the full experience, you're paying like £90 to £100.
Yeah.
That's too much, isn't it? Really, I think.
Well, I think so too.
Unless you really, maybe like if you're really hardcore into the game, but I
there
don't
will
think it's
be people willing to pay it.
But I think it should always
for
be an
sure.
option, though.
Yeah.
Like you said, it shouldn't be forced. It shouldn't be like, oh well, there's not even a free version of it. Like at least the way Destiny's done it, there is 2 options.
Yeah, and I like the way that I know it's a different type of game and you pay for things differently in comparison, but it's like if you buy the season in Destiny, you just get the season pass with it. So it's like your season is there, and it's like it's not like you buy the season and then you buy the battle pass. You buy the season and this is what you get within it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like maybe like for me, and I know they'd like lose out on money by doing this, but for me, like in COD, I'd quite like to see the first one be free. Just like everyone gets the premium one with the purchase of the game, and then if you want to support it down the line, fine. Like in 2.5-3 months time,
hook people.
Buy the next one. Yeah, make that a $10 purchase if you want to. I mean, if it's that essential. But yeah, I'm not buying it. I'm not going to buy it.
I wouldn't buy it either.
It's just not going to happen.
Do you think they'll stick with just this, or do you think they will bring back the loot boxes and pay to win stuff?
I don't think they will this time around.
You don't think they will
I
this
don't
time?
think they will this time around, because I think they'll have learned from their mistake.
Oh, hey.
I know this is Activision we're talking about, but
Yeah.
I think this might actually be finally the year where they go, especially if the game's received well. If we're talking about the game getting high 9s on Metacritic and stuff like that, which it seems like it. Well, I guess it depends. Maybe some reviewers might think, oh, too much controversy.
Yeah, it
but
depends
if we're just talking about the quality of the game, I assume it's going to get close to 90, something like that, probably. So I don't think they'll want to like start messing with that. I think they'll want this to be like a flagship. I suppose you could say that flagship Call of Duty game for this gen.
Yeah.
The last hurrah before the next gen. So
Yeah.
I don't think they will personally, but I mean, I could be wrong.
Yeah.
It's Activision we're
Well,
talking about.
I don't think we'll see
Very
loot boxes either. Like I'm with you. I don't think we'll see loot boxes or pay £1 for a red dot sight. Or I mean, that's what we had in Black Ops 4, right? You could buy red dot sights and stuff like that.
Is that even a thing?
So I don't think we'll see
Why
that.
do I keep saying friggin'? I said it
It's a
twice now.
friggin' thing, dude.
Friggin'.
Hell, man. But as well as I don't think we're going to see that, I do think you're still going to see the traditional like map packs. You're still going to have the traditional every few months for whatever in a bundle, and it's still going to be something else. So it's going to be like buy the game, buy the battle pass, buy the traditional DLC. It's going to be a lot.
Yeah.
Over the course of basically a year, what you'd imagine, until the new one comes out. Black Ops 5, I guess, is next.
I'm assuming so.
Yeah. So I don't like that model. I don't like how it's like pay for this, pay for this, pay for this. Like just streamline it and have it like you buy the game. I'm sure you can probably buy like an Ultimate Edition that encompasses everything, but it's a bit extensive, I think.
I always wonder with companies who do you pay a full price and you buy this, you can buy this, and obviously people moan about it. I wonder if they ever actually catered to gamers and brought out a good game to begin with, and then actually said to you, like you said, like, oh, here's a free premium one, try it. If you like it, you can purchase this, but if you don't, there's this free version as well.
Yeah.
Like, would that game not do better in the lifetime of the cycle of that game, compared to the other version where it's just like, buy this, you have to buy this, you have to buy this?
I think the reception would be better, at least initially.
Yeah.
Because people would feel like they were getting something for nothing, even though like they're not.
I wonder if the good PR basically would outweigh the negative in terms of the money, because people might feel more inclined to be like, actually, you know what, I like that. I am going to pay an extra £5 or £10 for the next one.
Well, I think that just goes to short and long term thinking.
Yeah.
Some companies are going to have more get the money in quick, short term buck, and some companies are going to think, all right, we might make a bit.
Some companies. It sounded like you said cunt.
Foul language.
That was really bad language, actually.
That would have been
awful.
That
language for this podcast.
Despicable.
Even though we are a mature podcast, but even so, it's a step too far.
Yeah, I accidentally put it on there family friendly. Like
Oh well.
Yeah, that's
sorry, little Jimmy.
And that's over.
well.
Yeah,
Wasn't me that said it.
no, it was me. My bad.
But yeah, some companies would obviously be short term or long term, because in the long term you think, all right, they might make less money, but then the long term success of future games might strengthen because of the good relationship. So I mean, you just have to look at like CD Projekt Red. Look how much like in the bank good they've got because of what they did with The Witcher, all that free DLC at the start. You know, I know it wasn't, it was only cosmetic DLC, but it was still DLC, like new horses, new armour. And then let's be honest,
paid DLC was amazing.
How much was that? 20 quid?
I got it for a tenner on offer, but
20 quid originally.
Yeah.
I mean, you could easily pay 30 quid alone for one of them DLCs.
Well, it was basically the new game. Like, I know it wasn't like Witcher 4, but the content was
amazing.
Worth like a whole.
I've got a quick story actually. It was interesting. When I went to buy Borderlands 3 in game, it was actually a game in Wrexham because I was in Wrexham at the time, and the guy said to me, "Oh, you know how they always like push you to buy things? Oh, you need to get the season pass for Borderlands. It's 40 quid." And I said to him, "I'm not paying 40 quid for a season pass. That's ridiculous." Because I don't know if I think that's really expensive for a season pass. I know it has 4 pieces of content and stuff like that, but
it works out £10 of content.
Is for me still a lot to ask. And he said, "No, that's not expensive at all. Like for what you get." And I was like, "Yeah, but," and I actually said to him, "Yeah, compare that to The Witcher though. 2 premium pieces of content for £20. That's good content, a deal." Yeah, to me.
What did he say?
He just didn't really say anything. Didn't
Get
have much
out.
to say. So. Well, no, because I was buying the game. You know, so paying 50 quid for the game. So. But yeah, it's just interesting, isn't it? How people perceive good. Say to me, some people might think the Borderlands DLC for 40 is really good value, and maybe it is.
It is value for money because like you do get a lot of hours out of it
in comparison to something like that. You think,